watching Monster Truck Attitude.
Welcome back to the Monster Truck Attitude YouTube channel, your home for the greatest diecast monster truck racing league on YouTube. And Gary, we have got an awesome show ready for these fans watching at home. Week 4 of the July season here tonight on Thunder. Let's shake down how round 1 action is going to be unfolding.
Yes, Steve, 4 weeks into the July season, and Whole Shot Motorsports has proven to be a top threat out here on the track. Round 1 action coming at you, Overcharged taking on Zombie. Dragonoid set to take on Backdraft, and we can't forget about defending champion 𝐃𝐨𝐵𝐿𝐴 and Monster Patrol.
Absolutely, with a stellar field of trucks in our lineup for the July season. 𝐃𝐨𝐵𝐿𝐴 shocked the world last week, putting Monster Patrol in victory lane. But however, we're back here tonight with round 1. 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐿𝐴, new kid on the block, and the all-new Overcharged out of Whole Shot Motorsports will now take on Preston Hurd and a battered and bruised Zombie on the inside lane. Both trucks staged and ready to go. Here's the green light down the straightaway. Overcharged got a good hole shot on him. Zombie trying to make up the ground now. He almost does it on the big end. And Overcharged will roll the truck over here tonight, Gary, down inside of the shutdown area. Now, I want to talk about Preston Hurd and Zombie right there. He was coming back on him on the big end. We're going to go back. Looking at our photo finish right here, it was by half a truck. 𝐟𝐵𝐿𝐴 and Overcharged secured a victory. So they're going to get him right side up down there. Look over the truck. Make sure he is back for round 2. But what we got to talk about right here, Gary, Mike Council and Backdraft has not made it out of round 1 all season. Will tonight be his chance alongside Aaron Church? He hasn't made it out of round 1 all season as well. And Dragonoid, who's going to break the round 1 curse as we go green down the straightaway? A good race so far. Dragonoid with a slight lead on the inside, but Backdraft started making up the ground on the big end, Gary. But Backdraft looks like he comes up just short on beating out Dragonoid here tonight in round 1. Let's break down the replay.
Yeah, you go back and look at the replay here, Steve. Dragonoid had a slight lead on him down the straightaway, but Backdraft was making up the ground up and over that first jump right here through no man's land. Backdraft really starts to put the power down, but it looks like Dragonoid will upset him here tonight moving into round 2.
And a great job by the Monster Mania 5 champion from a couple of years ago, Aaron Church, finding a good groove here tonight inside of round 1. He puts Dragonoid in round 2. Speaking of round 2 action, we got to talk about Jalen Buford right here. He made it all the way to the finals last week, lost out to 𝐃𝐿𝐴 and Monster Patrol. He's trying to get back there as well. He takes on 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐜 and Recreation ready to go on the inside lane. Who goes to round 2 as we get set for green down the straightaway side by side? They go. USA 1 bobbles up now. Recreation on the inside pulls out a big time win over USA 1. An incredibly close race through and through, Gary. Let's go back down and check out this MTA photo finish. It was a close race down to the wire.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you saw the winner here tonight, Steve, but it is 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐜 and Recreation will get the job done over USA 1 here tonight.
Well, a great race through and through here to get us started in round 1. 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐜 and Recreation does move on. Another guy that hasn't made it out of round 1, Louis Giovanis, in that beautiful 41 release Captain's Curse ready to go on the outside lane. He takes on Bennett Cartwright in that brand new 88 Mike out of Whole Shot Motorsports. Here's the green light down the straightaway. They go. 88 Mike pulling a big time lead. Captain's Curse trying to make up the ground now. He almost does it, Gary. What a matchup as we saw Mike Council get a little bobbled up on the outside lane. He was making up the ground through no man's land over the final jump.
Yeah, you could really tell these guys are getting a little bit frustrated being eliminated inside of round 1 action all month long, Steve. But however, Mike Council and Captain's Curse really started to make a good comeback on 88 Mike here, but it was all too much for the Captain's Curse machine. 88 Mike from Whole Shot Motorsports will advance into round 2.
Well, speaking of up-and-comers, Declan Keller and Reptoid now ready to go on the outside lane. New kid on the block, making a big name for himself. He takes on a veteran, Caden Wilson, out of the Backyard Beast Race Camp. Monster Mutt Rot on the inside. Green light action goes down now side by side. We got a good race here. Gary up and over the first jump and then shoot out to the finish line. What a matchup. And Reptoid turns it over inside the shutdown area. Gary, what an incredible race. Way too close to call up here in the booth where we're standing. And Gary, I'm going to let you take this away back in our MTA replay. Break this down and how it all happened.
Yeah, I can't call it, Steve. As they come down that straightaway, both drivers side by side just letting it all hang out. Up and over the first jump now. They are even up and over through no man's land. Right here we get to the photo finish, and it looks like Reptoid, Declan Keller, is just going to outdrive Monster Mutt by a little bit here in our replay.
And then worst case for any driver here tonight, he gets crossed up on the bus stack down there inside of the shutdown area, puts Reptoid on its lid here tonight. Right now, our MTA track run officials are rushing down there now, getting Reptoid turned back over. The crew's definitely going to make sure they go over all 4 corners of that truck to make sure it's going to be at 100% by the time round 2 actually comes around. But Declan Keller and Reptoid, your winner here tonight in a close shootout against the Monster Mutt Rot. But Gary, we still got a lot more great racing still to come. Hayden Noska, the new kid on the block, and the all-new VP Mad Scientist Racing Fuels over there on the outside lane. He now takes on the veteran Javon Woodrow in the brand new Velociraptor, ready to go on the inside lane. The brand new truck debuted in June. Down the straightaway they go. We got a good race here now. Velociraptor pulling a slight lead, but Mad Scientist was coming back on him on the big end. I do believe that Javon Woodrow in the Velociraptor machine is your winner here tonight over on the inside lane. We go back down and look at our photo finish, and indeed Velociraptor is our winner here tonight by about a tire length over the VP Mad Scientist. So Velociraptor does move on in a round 2 action. Next up here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a look at Liam Harrington in Iron Man, a force to be reckoned with out here. That truck is bad fast. The new kid on the block will now take on a rookie sensation, already won Thunder Championship under his belt, Braden Lunderville in the Fresh Prince, all the way out of Bel Air, California. Here's the green light now. Iron Man and Fresh Prince down the straightaway. We got a race here tonight, Gary. Fresh Prince pulling a big time lead, and he sends it over the final jump, and over goes Iron Man down inside of the shutdown area. That race was bad fast here tonight, Gary. Let's go back and try to break this down inside of our MTA replay.
Well, the race started off really strong for both drivers. As they come down that straightaway, you can start to see Fresh Prince slightly pulling the lead over Iron Man, and they go up and over the first jump. Here comes Fresh Prince over that final jump now. Just sick air out of Braden Lunderville and the Fresh Prince, and he gets the job done over Iron Man here tonight in round 1.
Well, now the plot thickens as we get ready to close out round 1 in action. Jimmy Cartwright returns in Alien number 2 on the outside lane, taking on defending champion Kayla Parks in Monster Patrol. The flag not on the truck due to the wing on the back of Monster Patrol. We're about to find out if the champion will move into round 2 or will be upset. Down the straightaway they go, side by side. Alien with a slight lead. Monster Patrol not giving an inch though, and she tried to come up with it on the big end, just unable to do so here tonight, Gary. What a matchup it was, and it looks like Jim Cartwright and Alien will dethrone the champion.
Yeah, she really did give it her all here tonight, Steve. Monster Patrol just not enough in the tank. Jimmy Cartwright and Alien had a slight lead coming down that straightaway. They go up and over the first jump. Kayla Parks and Monster Patrol now trying to make up the ground through no man's land. We're going to freeze it right here at our photo finish. You can tell Jimmy Cartwright and Alien is your winner over Monster Patrol.
And you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to crown an all-new champion here tonight, week 4 on Thursday Night Thunder. It's just going to come down to who's it going to be. 8 trucks left in our field here tonight. We started with 16. Here's how round 2 action is going to be breaking down. Overcharge to take on Dragonoid, then Recreational take on 88 Mike. Other side of our bracket, Declan Keller and Reptoid, who turned the truck over, is going to go one-on-one with Velociraptor. Then our closing matchup, a teammate battle between Fresh Prince and Alien, and that'll wrap up the action here tonight in round number 2. But right now, we're taking a look at the Monster Mania 5 champion from a couple of years ago. Aaron Church, back who got Dragonoid ready to go. He's taking on Sarvin Khan and Overcharge. He turned it over earlier tonight in round 1 as well. We'll see if he's at 100%. Green light's going to drop down now here tonight in round 2. Side by side down the straightaway. Overcharge pulling a slight lead, but Dragonoid was right there with him all the way down to the big end of the track, and Overcharge turns it over for the second time tonight. Sarvin Khan upside down. We're going to go back down and check out the MTA replay here, Gary. I'm going to steal this one from you because Dragonoid got him off the line. Coming down the straightaway right here side by side. Overcharge starting to take a slight lead over Dragonoid. Settle it down in no man's land. It was all Sarvin Khan and Overcharge. He gets crossed up on that final van stack, turning it over for the second time tonight. So the Whole Shot Motorsports crew has got their hands full.
Yeah, they sure do here tonight, Steve. But 𝐃𝐿 and Recreation is now taking on another driver out of Whole Shot Motorsports. That's going to be Bennett Cartwright in the all-new 88 Mike.
Well, both trucks look wicked fast earlier tonight in round 1. We'll see who's going on in the semifinal action as the green light drops down now side by side. 88 Mike with a slight lead. Recreation not giving up though, and it's going to be 88 Mike taking home a win here in round 2 action. 𝐃𝐿 and Recreation giving it the best shot they could and over there on the outside lane, but 88 Mike was just too fast as we move along inside of round 2 action. However, tonight, Gary, Javon Woodrow's back here tonight out of the Backyard Beast Race Team, the all-new Velociraptor taking on Declan Keller, the new kid on the block, making a big name for himself. Reptoid on the inside. Green light's going to drop down now. Velociraptor with a big time lead on him down the straightaway. Reptoid making the ground. It's a shootout. What a matchup. Declan Keller and Reptoid was closing the gap big time on the big end down there towards the finish line area. I don't know who got the racing win here tonight, Gary.
Well, you're talking to me like I'm supposed to know, Steve. I was in the booth watching right next to you. I don't know, but we're going to watch in this replay Velociraptor with a big-time lead on Reptoid. But here comes Declan Keller now on the inside lane. They go over that final jump. We're actually getting a photo finish, and it's going to be Velociraptor, but only by mere inches over Declan Keller and Reptoid.
And a great comeback for Declan Keller and Reptoid, just shy of getting the win over Velociraptor. But now we're sitting ready to close out round 2 action. A teammate rivalry going on. Braden Lunderville and Fresh Prince taking on Jimmy Cartwright, the captain of Whole Shot Motorsports. Alien number 2 ready to go over there on the outside lane. Who's going to semis? The green light drops down now. We got a race here. Gary side by side over the first jump. What a matchup! And a nice slap wheelie by Braden Lunderville and the Fresh Prince on the inside lane. Coming over that finish line, he gets the job done here tonight. We go back and check it out, Gary. Side by side down the straightaway. Alien with a slight lead on that outside lane. Here comes the Fresh Prince on the inside. They're pretty much even in no man's land. Shootout over the final jump, and Fresh Prince will get the job done over Alien number 2 here tonight on Thunder.
Yeah, and you know what that means, Steve. Once again, inside of the July season, we're going to have 3 trucks out of Whole Shot Motorsports in our semifinal competition as we're taking a look at Overcharge down here in the pits. It's turned over here twice tonight on Thunder.
Well, 𝐸𝐵𝐿 and the crew down there have the best equipment in the house. They've got 4 trucks in the July season, and we're taking a look at 3 of them right now inside of semifinal action. Overcharge set to take on 88 Mike to get us started. Other side of your bracket, Velociraptor, Javon Woodrow out of the Backyard Beast race team is taking on Braden Lunderville and the Fresh Prince representing Whole Shot Motorsports. They've got him back and ready to go on the outside lane. 𝐸𝐵𝐿 and Overcharge is ready to rock the house for semifinal action. He's going to be taking on 88 Mike. Bennett Cartwright out here on the inside lane. Both drivers representing Whole Shot Motorsports here tonight. One of them's going to the finals, Gary. Green light will drop down now off the line. Side by side we go. We got a good race here through no man's land on Grace. Oh, my! What a hit for 88 Mike down there in the shutdown area. Got all twisted up, but 𝐸𝐵𝐿, he keeps it on all 4s. We're going to go back and check this out here tonight, Gary.
You wouldn't really expect anything less out of 2 great teammates. 88 Mike had the better hand on him down that straightaway as they go up and over that first jump. Overcharge trying to make up the ground, but 88 Mike just takes a shot.
A shot!
Right there down in by the finish line, and it's going to be 88 Mike getting the win here tonight over the Overcharge machine.
Well, you got a runner right now, Gary. Are we going to get another Whole Shot Motorsports final? Because we're taking a look at Braden Lunderville and the Fresh Prince going one-on-one with Javon Woodrow out of the Backyard Beast race team. Who's going to the finals? Here's the green light now down the straightaway. Side by side we go. A good race over the first jump. Velociraptor pulls the trigger and over goes Fresh Prince on the outside lane. What a matchup as Fresh Prince almost knocked us out. Hey, Gary, you got your chicken sandwich out of there, right?
Well, I'm not really worried about my chicken sandwich here tonight, Steve, but I spilled my large Dr. Pepper, and now I got my hat wet.
You're always crying over something. Look at this replay right here, Gary. Velociraptor and Fresh Prince shootout over that first jump. Fresh Prince already a little cattywampus going over that second jump, and then right here lands it on his nose right in front of us, and he just barely avoided hitting our booth right here tonight, Gary. But nonetheless, Velociraptor is your winner. Javon Woodrow out of the Backyard Beast takes on Bennett Cartwright and 88 Mike at a Whole Shot Motorsports. Don't go anywhere. The finals are next. It is now time for the final round showdown. Week 4 of the July season. The Backyard Beasts are going to take on Whole Shot Motorsports. Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor looking bad fast here tonight. However, so is Bennett Cartwright and 88 Mike. Who's going to take away the championship flag? Week 4 of the July season. Velociraptor, 88 Mike. It's showtime here tonight on Thunder. Now down the straightaway, side by side. Velociraptor with a slight lead. 88 Mike making up the ground on the big end. And he gets the job done. 88 Mike, now a 2-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. And Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor hung in there with him all the way down to the very end. Let's go back and check out the replay here.
Looking back at the replay here tonight, Steve, Javon Woodrow and Velociraptor did get a whole shot on 88 Mike coming down that straightaway, but it didn't take long for Bennett Cartwright to start making up the ground.
No doubt, and 88 Mike just sailed on into victory lane here tonight over Velociraptor. A great matchup out of both drivers, but your winner here tonight on Thunder, give it up for now a 2-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, Bennett Cartwright and 88 Mike. Well, Gary, we're wrapping up week 4 of the July season here on Thunder. We got one more week to go, and we're going to see who's going to take the championship flag on into the August season.
Yeah, and for the record, Steve, I wasn't whining earlier. I was just a little upset that I got my hat wet.
Well, you know, you're lucky that's all you got wet, considering how close that truck came to our booth. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be a wrap on week 4 of the July season. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road.
I need to go get a new hat.
Oh, good grief. Will you drop it already?